What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Cruz. This video is for my bass clef reading students in period 1, 2, and 4, Advanced Band and Advanced Orchestra. I hope you're all doing fantastic, keeping up to date with all of your schoolwork during this school closure, and most importantly, keeping safe and healthy. In this video, I'm going to be discussing how to construct your relative minor scales. There are 3 relative minor scales. The first one is your natural minor, second one is harmonic minor, and the third one is melodic minor. When it comes to all these scales, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a Schoology message or email me directly using my district email account. So moving on. The first most important thing is you need to know your major scales. It's really important. If you don't know your major scales, you don't know every note of your major scale, you're going to get a little bit lost. So familiarize yourself with major scales first before heading into minor scales. But it's relatively easy, and we're going to start off first with C major. Let's see. A lot of us play up here. So C major. C major is the best key in the world simply because there are no sharps, no flats in the key signature. So here we go. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, G, F, E, D, C. Okay. Now to, and let me just label the scale first. C major scale. All right. So when doing minor scales, relative minor scales, to get to the relative minor of C major, you need to be able to locate the 6th or know the 6th scale degree of every major scale. So in the key of C, the 6th is C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay, so the 6th scale degree of C major is A. I'm going to put A over here. And all you need to do to make a relative minor scale is start on A. Okay, so here I am. I've already put an A down in the next line, and we're gonna keep on going all the way up to A, high A, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Now, for a lot of you guys, bass players, cello players, tuba, euphonium, who else? Trombone, bass clef instruments. This is way too high. Okay, we don't literally need to start on this 6th, this high A up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower it an octave. Don't mind how I do this. Transpose down an octave. All right, that's more like it. Okay, so as long as we're starting on A, we're okay. All right, so I'm going to label this a natural minor scale. Okay, so how did we get here again? We started this on the 6th scale degree, C, D, E, F, G, A, the 6th scale degree. If it makes it any better, I'm going to lower this one also an octave so that it makes sense. Transpose down an octave. There we go. All right, so this will be too low for bass clef, euphonium, and trombone. So anyways, it doesn't matter which octave you start these on. As long as you know what the 6th scale degree is, all right, you'll be fine. So now why is it called relative minor? Okay, well, just think about related, okay, relative related, and think like family, okay. Why are you related to your uncle? Why are you related to your cousin? Okay, well, it's because you have something in common with that family member, right? And we're talking about genetics. So you're related by blood, you're related by genes. When it comes to scales and relative minors, why are they related? It's because of the key signature. The key signature is the same. So in the key of C major, no sharps, no flats in the key signature. A minor, same thing, no sharps, no flats. Okay, and A again is the 6th scale degree of C major. I can't emphasize enough where that comes from. So A natural minor, all we did, and the reason why it's called natural minor is all we did was we just started a C major scale starting on A, and we kept everything the same. And it's natural because we didn't add any accidentals, we didn't lower or raise anything. So as a result, A natural minor. All right, the next scale you need to know, the next minor scale you need to know is A harmonic minor. A harmonic minor. Let me rename this and then change the notes around. A harmonic minor. Now, the difference between A harmonic minor and A natural minor is that in A natural minor, the seventh, okay, here it's G. In harmonic minor, okay, the seventh is also G, but you have to raise the seventh. G up a half step is G sharp. And you have to do that to both sides, G sharp and G sharp, okay? You have to do that to both sides, ascending and descending, okay? So again, look at the difference here. The difference between A harmonic minor and A natural minor is that in harmonic minor, the seventh is raised. All right, good so far? Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the natural minor again. Because it's easier to see these two scales close together. So, I gotta rename this scale. A melodic minor. So in the melodic minor scale, the difference between melodic minor and natural minor is that in the melodic minor scale, the sixth is raised a half step. So F becomes F sharp, and then G, the seventh, is also raised. G becomes G sharp. All right. Now you only need to do this when it's ascending. So A melodic minor ascending, the sixth and the seventh are raised. A melodic minor descending only is just A natural minor. Okay, so that's why I keep referring back to the natural minor scale, because we change everything based upon how the natural minor scale looks. Okay, so again, A melodic minor, the sixth and the seventh are raised. Okay, you only do that when it's ascending. Descending, it's natural minor. Just play your natural minor scale descending. All right, so that is how we construct our natural, harmonic, and melodic minor scales, the relative minor of the major. Okay, how do we get to the relative minor? You go to the sixth, okay, and that's A. In C major, that's A. Okay, natural minor, it's natural minor because nothing has changed. All we did, all we're doing is we're starting a C major scale on A. We don't add any accidentals, we don't raise or lower anything. In a harmonic minor scale, the seventh is raised. Compare the seventh to the seventh of a natural minor. The seventh is raised. Okay, G becomes G sharp in the harmonic minor. Okay, melodic minor, the sixth and the seventh are raised. Look at the difference here. Sixth and seventh in A natural minor is F and G. The sixth and the seventh in A melodic minor ascending is F sharp and G sharp. In the melodic minor scale, descending only, it's A natural minor. Don't forget your natural minor scale. All right, so do this with your other major scales. For example, if you're in the key of D major, the relative minor is B minor. If you're in the key of B flat major, the relative minor is G minor. If you're in the key of G major, the relative minor is E minor. And don't forget all these rules. So feel free to pause and play stop and go as many times as you need to, and replay this video as many times as you need to get used to how the scales work. All right, so that's that on this video. I'm going to throw in one more video related to natural minor scales and harmonic and melodic minor scales, but I'm going to show it with all clefs, bass clef, treble clef, and alto clef. So that's that. Again, if you have any questions, make sure you send me an email through district email or send me a Schoology message. All right.